Did you know that faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the Word of Yah? My goal is to bless you with the Word. Listen to it while you're driving. Listen to it while you're walking along the way. Listen to it when you lay down at night. Listen to the Word.
Judges chapter 4, verse 4 through chapter 5, verse 31. Now Deborah, a woman and a prophet, the wife of Lapidoth, was judging Israel at that time. She used to sit under Deborah's palm tree between Ramah and Beit El in the hills of Ephraim, and the people of Israel would come to her for judgment. She sent for Barak the son of Avinoam from Kadesh in Naphtali, and said to him, Yahweh has given you this order. Go, march to Mount Tabor, and take with you 10,000 men from the people of Naphtali and Zebulun. I will call Sisera, the commander of Yavin's army, to encounter you at the Kishon River with his chariots and troops, and I will hand him over to you. Barak answered her, If you go with me, I'll go, but if you won't go with me, I won't go. She replied, Yes, I'll gladly go with you, but the way you are doing it will bring you no glory, because Yahweh will hand Sisera over to a woman. Then Deborah set out and went with Barak to Kadesh. Barak summoned Zebulun and Naphtali to come to Kadesh. 10,000 men followed him, and Deborah went up with him. Now Heber the Kenite had cut himself off from the rest of Cayenne, the descendants of Hovav, Moshe's father-in-law. He had pitched his tent near the oak at Tazanaim, which is close to Kadesh. Sisera was informed that Barak the son of Avinoam had gone up to Mount Tabor. So Sisera rallied his chariots, all 900 iron chariots, and all the troops he had with him, from Haroshet Hagoyim to the Kishon River. Deborah said to Barak, Get going. This is the day when Yahweh will hand Sisera over to you. Yahweh has gone out ahead of you. So Barak went down from Mount Tabor with 10,000 men following him, and Yahweh threw Sisera, all his chariots, and his entire army into a panic before Barak's sword, so that Sisera got down from his chariot and fled on foot. But Barak pursued the chariots and the army all the way to Haroshet Hagoyim. Sisera's entire army was put to the sword. Not one man was left. However, Sisera ran on foot to the tent of Yael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, because there was peace between Yavin, the king of Hatzor, and the family of Heber the Kenite. Yael went out to meet Sisera and said to him, Come in, my lord. Stay here with me and don't be afraid. So he went into her tent, and she covered him with a blanket. He said to her, Please give me a little water to drink. I'm thirsty. She opened a goatskin of milk, gave him some to drink, and covered him up again. He said to her, Stand at the entrance to the tent, and if anyone asks you if someone is here, say no. But when he was deeply asleep, Yael, the wife of Heber, took a tent peg and a hammer in her hand, crept into him quietly, and drove the tent peg into his temple, right through to the ground, so that he died without waking up. So, here is Barak pursuing Sisera, and Yael steps out to meet him and says, Come, I will show you the man you are looking for. He goes into her tent, and there is Sisera, lying dead with the tent peg through his temple. Thus the Most High on that day defeated Yavin, the king of Canaan, in the presence of the people of Israel. The hand of the people of Israel came down more and more heavily against Yavin, the king of Canaan, until they had completely destroyed Yavin, the king of Canaan. On that day, Deborah and Barak, the son of Avinoam, sang this song. When leaders in Israel dedicate themselves and the people volunteer, you should all bless Yahweh. Hear, kings. Listen, princes. I will sing to Yahweh. I will sing praise to Yahweh, the Most High of Israel. Yahweh, when you went out from Seir, when you marched out from the field of Edom, the earth quaked and the sky shook. Yes, The clouds poured down torrents. The mountains melted at the presence of Yahweh at Sinai, before Yahweh, the power of Israel. In the days of Shamgar, the son of Anat, in the days of Yael, the main roads were deserted. Travelers walked the byways. The rulers ceased in Israel. They ceased until you arose, Devorah, arose a mother in Israel. They chose new gods when war was at the gates. Was there a shield or spear to be seen among Israel's 40,000 men? My heart goes out to Israel's leaders and to those among the people who volunteer. All of you, bless Yahweh. You who ride white donkeys, sitting on soft saddle blankets, and you walking on the road, talk about it. Louder than the sound of archers at the watering holes will they sound as they retell the righteous acts of Yahweh, the righteous acts of his rulers in Israel. Then Yahweh's people marched down to the gates. Awake, awake, Devorah. Awake, awake. Break into song. Arise, Barak. Lead away your captives, son of Avinoam. Then a remnant of the nobles marched down. The people of Yahweh marched down to me like warriors. From Ephraim came those rooted in Amalek. Behind you, Benjamin is with your peoples. From Machir the commanders marched down, and from Zebulun those holding the musterer staff. The princes of Issachar were with Devorah, Issachar along with Barak. Into the valley they rushed forth behind him. Among the divisions of Reuben they made great resolutions in their hearts. But why did you stay at the pens for the sheep and listen to the shepherd's flute playing for the flocks? Concerning the divisions of Reuben, there were great searchings of heart. Gilead lives beyond the Jordan. Dan, why does he stay by the ships? Asher stayed by the shore of the sea, remaining near its bays. The people of Zebulun risked their lives, Naphtali too, on the open heights. Kings came, they fought. Yes, the kings of Canaan fought at Taanach by the waters of Megiddo, but they took no spoil of silver. They fought from heaven, the stars in their courses. Yes, they fought against Sisera. The Kishon River swept them away, that ancient river, the Kishon River. Oh, my soul, march on with strength. Then the horses' hoofs pounded the ground, their mighty steeds galloping at full speed. Curse Miraz, said the angel of Yahweh. Curse the people living there with a bitter punishment for not coming to help Yahweh against the mighty warriors. Yael will be blessed more than all women. The wife of Heber the Canaanite will be blessed more than any woman in the tent. He asked for water, and she gave him milk. In an elegant bowl she brought him curds. Then she took a tent peg in her left hand and a workman's hammer in her right. With the hammer she struck Sisera, pierced his skull. Yes, she shattered and crushed his temple. He sank down at her feet. He fell and lay there. He sank at her feet. He fell. Where he sank down, there he fell dead. Sisera's mother looks out the window, peering out through the lattice. She wonders, why is his chariot so long in coming? Why are his horses so long to return? The wisest of her ladies answer her, and she repeats it to herself. Of course, they're collecting and dividing the spoil. A girl, 2 girls for every warrior. For Sisera, booty of dyed clothing, a plunder of colorfully embroidered garments, 2 embroidered scars for every soldier's neck. May all your enemies perish like this, Yahweh, but may those who love him be like the sun, going forth in its glory. Then the land had rest for 40 years.